Good evening. Tonight, the Save India's coast team has disembarked in the beautiful coastal city of Mangalore, also known as the port city of Karnataka, where at the magnificent Gokarnath temple built in 1912, Mangalore also has some fine, untouched beaches and, of course, filter coffee. Tonight our story is from Vapi, one of the largest industrial complexes in India with an over 15,000 crore turnover annually. Vapi is part of Gujarat's Golden Corridor, 400-kilometer long belt of industrial estates. It also has the dubious distinction of being on the list of the top most polluted places in the world. Despite a supposedly sophisticated effluent treatment plant worth 100 crores in place since 1995, Vapi city has the ignominy of frequently being ranked as one of the most polluted in the country. Residents say their groundwater is undrinkable.
वो पानी तो पीने वाला तो काम आता ही नहीं है. वो पानी क्या कपड़ा धोने और नहाने के लिए काम आता है.
In 2009, the Environment Ministry came out with its Comprehensive Environment Pollution Index, which placed Vapi as the second most polluted industrial area in the country, and warned no clearances would be given for new industries to set up in the city unless the situation improved. But suddenly, 9 months later, Vapi was taken off the list.
What is not at all clear is why this was done. I have data here from the Central Pollution Control Board as late as the 25th of November 2010. This is 1 month after Vapi was taken off the list as the most polluted area. That data shows that Vapi CTP was not meeting its standard.
According to the Central Pollution Control Board, or CPCB, the 2010 decision was based on swift action by the Gujarat government, which quickly prepared a plan detailing how they would bring Vapi's CPCB score within permissible limits and started to implement the plan immediately, resulting in marginal improvement in pollution indicators. This is the spot where the material that's discharged from the common effluent treatment plant facility is finally dumped. This is the Damanganga river behind me, and about 13 kilometers downstream, this river and all the sludge with it meets the Arabian Sea.
ये जो discharge point आप देख रहे हैं, ये कोई VIN है या वापी वेस्ट ने डिसाइड नहीं किया है. ये उसका पूरा सर्वे हुआ है कि गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने और वी कैन से CPCB, GPCB, नीरी, NIO सब ने मिलके एक डिस्चार्ज पॉइंट टाइडल जोन पे डिस्चार्ज पॉइंट हम तो ट्रीट करके वो डिस्चार्ज पॉइंट पे डिस्चार्ज कर रहे हैं. बराबर. डेफिनेटली अगर हम इतना पानी अगर हम छोड़े तो उसका इफेक्ट नहीं होगा ऐसा तो हम नहीं कह सकते. डेफिनेटली थोड़ा बहुत इफेक्ट तो होगा ही, लेकिन इतना नहीं है कि इसको UN ट्राई हम बना दें, ऐसा नहीं है.
But local fishermen don't agree.
तो मरता है पूरा किनारा पे इधर मच्छी का वैसे पड़ा रहता है. वो पानी जैसा जहर जैसा पानी छोड़ता है, वो इससे बहुत फर्क पड़ता है.
हम लोग दरियाई मच्छी के ऊपर निर्भर रहता है, वो हमारा कैश कम हो गया, इसीलिए हमारा रोजी रोटी का भी ये हो गया.
In any other industry, marginal improvements in compliance would not be reason enough to relax penalties. But in Vapi's case, the Central Pollution Control Board seems to be reinforcing the impression that environmental norms are more in the nature of guidelines that prescribe responsible behavior instead of laws that need to be strictly enforced. Well, plans are underway to replicate the Vapi model, that is concessions based on intention, in other parts of the country like Ankleshwaram. While this may seem like a good idea when one looks at revenue, the costs to the environment are often not acknowledged like they are in other Western nations. Well, if it's developed that we want to be, then we're going to have to look at things other than just budgets and revenue, because the cost to the environment, what economists call externalities, will show up eventually. Well, that's it from the Save India's coast team. Tomorrow night, we'll be in Cochin, and we hope you'll join us then. Good night.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.